Hello, Jet Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Aerobiz Supersonic with me, Blue Ankylo. In our last episode, we've been connecting our aircraft empire, and we've managed to connect Southeast Asia, Europe, and North America. And those intercontinental flights are doing quite well. But unfortunately, our regional flights in North America are suffering for some reason. I don't know why exactly, but they're just not making us the kind of big bucks we need. I did build a hotel in Vancouver to hopefully encourage more people. Oh, also, airport expansions. Those are nice. So let's see. Regional, we're doing great. Interregional. I mean, yeah. So we're making pretty good money. I mean, we're making 80 million every quarter. I'm actually surprised AirLA hasn't been doing as well, because they started with a lot. And AirMex, although the first turn they did amazing, they've kind of floundered a little bit, and it's Aussie Air that's doing well. They probably have a very profitable flight from Sydney to Hong Kong, just like we do, and no one's competing for it. So maybe that's the next one I should make, just to keep their profits down if possible. In fact, the more I think about it, the more that makes sense. The distance isn't super long, so I should be able to do it with the jets I have right now. So I have a hotel. You got to read about that if you saw that bit. It should hopefully improve some of our passenger loads if we're lucky. I am buying a ton of slots all over the place. I think if you look in here, you can get your budget, I think. Yes, so slot costs right now are 5 million every quarter, just from all slots we have right now. And the bidding is my guys trying to get new ones, I think. So it's not really all that much. It does add up over the years, but it's not huge. So I figured I'd show that off just to show you guys that I'm not just crazy when I say they do have upkeep. So you know, I wonder, I'm pretty sure the distance from Vancouver to Sydney is pretty long. 7,800. There are jets that can do it, but it's not easy. And I don't have any of them myself. But from Hong Kong, it shouldn't be nearly as bad. So if we go from here to here, it's only still just too much. And it's also super expensive. Wow. Yeah, any flights that go through Southeast Asia are just killer expensive. It was only 58 million from Vancouver here. So if I bought a plane that could go a little bit further, I could open a flight from Vancouver to Sydney. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, or if I'd rather go through Hong Kong first. But anyway, let's see. This flight is full. Even though we keep adding jets to it, it continues to stay at maximum and is making us loads of money. So that's basically the only good thing we've got going, because our flights here are just junk. Well, okay, the London flight's doing pretty well. Let's not forget about London. They're good. The Brits are doing fine, so we're not going to complain about them. Honolulu sucks. No, we're down. So I think actually by lowering the fare, I actually lost money. So let's put it up a little bit. We'll get a few less passengers, but we'll still make a little bit more by charging more per seat, I guess. Yeah, same thing here. I just kept lowering the rates to try to make money, but I'm not getting more passengers, and it's just cutting into what profits we do get. I think the same thing happened here, honestly. I think having it too low is not helping even, which is a shame. Usually decreasing the fare gets you enough new people to kind of help. Philly seems a little bit better, though. I'll leave that one alone. Dallas, I'll leave alone as well. Actually, again, I think I was making over 4 million here, maybe. I mean, I could be wrong. I can't remember everything perfect. It's too many numbers. But I think that one went down. New York is fine. I'm actually just going to make it normal fare to try to max out the people flying through. I'm not sure just how the game handles it all, but I think the more people that travel through Vancouver to New York to Vancouver increases the routes to the other areas. So like the more people that come to Vancouver from any direction help the rest of the flights a small amount, I think. Could be wrong, could be wrong. Again, I'm going to stop charging so little because it doesn't seem to really be helping as much as I was hoping. And we do have a hotel now, and I didn't actually read it for you. I zipped through it too quickly, but it should help a little bit. Also, I believe if we go back to this one, we will actually be making. Well, it shows you we've got one there. It costs its value is 40 million, whatever, and there you go. So it's making us $500,000 a quarter. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. It's not like that investment was a complete loss. We will continue to make some money off of that without having to do anything. And if it helps increase our travel, that's good. Mind you, that's not probably making us as much money as simply increasing the number of jets on our current route. So let's just buy some more of these, or another one of these, because it seems like my best money maker is still just going to be to increase the Vancouver intercontinental flights. I can't afford to make new routes right now. And I've got 4 dudes, but very little to do with them, unfortunately. I can show you the ad thing. Oh, no businesses. I guess maybe the hotel doesn't count for advertising. So I'll need to save up and buy one of the other ones, like the tourism agency or museum, golf course, you know, those kinds of things. Anyway, let's just zip through. Don't want to zip through too many turns or else the AI will start, you know, smoking us, but you know, I'm doing the best I can. I don't know if I've really made any big mistakes yet, other than opening up too many routes that were very low profit in North America. Lower profit than I'd ever have thought. Anyway, welcome to January 2003. It's the future. 10 years ago, or 20 years ago. I don't know what time you guys are watching it. It could be 1,000 years ago for all I know. If you guys are watching this and trying to learn about how aircraft industry worked back in the 2000s, you're crazy. You should be, I don't know, digging through the remains of Vancouver. I don't know. Anyway, we got a new jet. I don't know where I'm going. London's making us some money. That's good. And Tokyo is making us more. Oh, did I forget? I'm an idiot. I added a plane, forgot to add it in the flights. You come here for professional game playing. That is the way. So let's fly more to London this time. And I think I'm just going to keep buying these planes until these routes are maxed out. Because I need the money. We need it. Honolulu to Vancouver. Doesn't look like we can make money. That sucks. Well, make money. It's not worth it to close it. We are making $2 million a quarter, but these are not the routes I was hoping for. I keep looking at them and shaking my head. I know you can't see it, but I'm shaking my head. Oh, I'm just shaking my head. Those are horrible investments. For the amount of money it costs to buy the plane and open the route and everything else, just not great. Alright, let's buy another plane. Progress again to next turn. The only good thing is the AI is not making a ton of money, so they're not going to be investing way better than us. I'm assuming for the money, there's not much better we could invest in right now. I could save up and try to open some new routes, but each one of these planes should make us quite a lot of new income for the cost, I think. I mean, heck, I have slots in Athens. I just can't afford to make flights there right now. I can't even really afford to open up a hub in London like I'd like to. So, okay, there we go. Good news. We are in the lead for profit. We cracked 100 mil. That is good. I warned you guys in episode 1 that things were expensive. I forgot just how horribly expensive. LA to Miami, yeah, that's fine. I figured you would. Now they're going to compete with us. We're actually losing money now. You can see by the red line on our Vancouver to Honolulu. I didn't even change it, but now we're losing money. I wonder if like gas prices are going up or something. Maybe. Shoot, I can't believe it's doing that poor. Last turn it made a couple million at least. Now it's losing 1.6, I think. Part of the problem is for some reason it's not showing me the competition. Usually when an opponent AI has a hub in your region, you will compete and it'll show you like you know where's my international ones here? Right? So I can see here Vancouver to Tokyo. I can see what my opponents are doing, and if I had multiple opponents, I could cycle through them and see what they were up to. They are trying to undercut us like crazy, so we need to keep our prices not too low, or not too high, that is. I still want to make good money, but yeah, they're definitely minus 50%. They're trying to undercut us. We don't want that. But for some reason in North America, that might be part of the problem, is it's not showing me my competition. So I don't know what the deal is. Maybe they're just flying it for minus 50% here, and that's nothing much I can do. I'll have to cancel the route at some point if it's just going to lose money, but that's a real darn shame. It's a damn shame. Blue Ankylo is not happy. I know he just opened one to Miami, so let's try to keep it low. I'm hoping we can crush LA. I know we're making a lot more money than them anyway. It's hard to make the AI go bankrupt, though. It's very difficult. Like, they're not losing money yet. They're still making a little money. So, oh yeah, there we go. New York is doing good. Could add another plane here. Do I risk it? Yeah, let's do it. I've got a couple spares. I might as well be using them. It's not like I'm opening new routes right now. How much would it cost? What did I say? I've forgotten already. Oh, 167 just to get there. What about opening from here? I did say Athens would be nice. 150 million. Oh man, these are so expensive. Anywhere else I could open? I was really hoping to get this one, but it was, if I remember correctly as well, from Hong Kong to Sydney, 200 million. Youch, I can't afford that. Okay, so the other question is, what am I going to invest in next? I've been adding planes on my intercontinental routes, and they're definitely making me more money. That's good. 40 million for 28 million. I think I'll buy another one of those planes. Or, you know, I think I'm going to go... Okay, let me double check. I had the thought. I think I'm going to connect Vancouver to Sydney. Not Southeast Asia, Sydney. What is it? 78,000 miles, or 7,800 miles, sorry, and 55k. Yeah, that'll be much easier than from Hong Kong. 78,000, or 7,800 again. Numbers. What are we going to get? This is just too short. Seriously? I have to buy that one? Oh, they're trying to make me go broke. I could buy this one this turn, but it won't be long enough, right? 7750? I'm not just crazy here, right? Sorry, I'm double checking because I made that mistake earlier on. I don't want to... Yep, sensor. So I need to wait another turn, get more money, buy another plane. No! We had a strike because our hard working conditions. This is horrible. Well, so much for profit this turn. Yep. Well, at least we're in second place. So there's not much point really looking at our routes this turn because they're not going to be correct. London! Oh, tempting. Oh, so tempting. New flights. Okay, that's interesting. So next year there'll be that plane available for sale. So we're the only people flying to London right now. We're actually number 2 for flights here. Now, I'm not going to really say too much about these ones right now. I'm not going to change anything. Because we had the strike, the numbers are a bit skewed. I hope we're not actually losing money everywhere like that. It's probably not that bad. We're still full on the Vancouver-Tokyo routes, although we're not making near as much money. Because we're full, I'm actually going to raise it just a touch. And hope for the best. So that's what we're down to now, folks. Just hoping. Alright, so I need an 8,000-mile jet. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to afford it. Can I please afford it? Nope. I just didn't make enough money. Where did my money go? I thought I had enough money for this. Didn't I have 86 million last turn and now I only have 90? Oh, come on, game. You're making this really difficult. Oh, this one is still too expensive. Doesn't matter. Alright, so much for that. You know what? I'm just gonna... Tired of waiting around, not doing anything. I want another one. Oh, I have one more of these. Okay, good. I want another one. Still more. I'm going to be maxing that flight to London because there's Olympics there. So as we get closer to the Olympics, I want to really max that out. Yeah, let's add one more plane here. I'll probably add another one next turn too. Oh boy, this game is tough. All right, let's see how we do. I'm still not using my cronies for anything, but just buying up buying up slots without being able to make flights kind of seems pointless, so I'll just keep them around. They can't really do anything. Idling is bad. Good! You guys have some bad news. I'm tired of us. So Air LA crashed. Good for them. Sorry for all passengers involved. If you knew someone who was on that flight, my deepest sympathies. But stupid Air LA. Okay, interregional. Okay, we're doing good there still. Back in the lead in North America, at least. Back in the lead for money. Although we're under 100 million. We used to be making more. Alright. Yep, back to number 1. Got another B777. Let's double check. So yeah, see, after the strike's over, all of our lines are back in the black. Unfortunately, London is no longer able to charge that much extra. We got to go back down a little bit. Sometimes it's an interesting choice versus how many people will fly. So like if it's still 65% next time, I should probably raise the price and just milk those guys for as much as I can. It's a difficult decision. Toronto's just not filling up. Miami's not filling up. Philly's, I think, doing a little bit better. Dallas is doing a little bit better now. New York is fine. Yeah, that's good. And Washington, I think these are slowly filling up a little. This went way down, though. Wow. Yeah, their super deal is starting to cut in, I think. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Let's go down to 0%. Hopefully that'll be enough to keep the passengers with us. Do I have enough money? I don't have enough money for anything, really. Should have saved that money last turn. I could have afforded the better jet and opened my Sydney route. Difficult. All right, well, end another turn because there's not much I can do. Tunis. Vancouver's expanded again. Wow. It really wants to grow. All right, looking pretty good. Oh, there we go. Cracked 100 mil again. Our discounted fares probably won us more customers. So, all right, I'll show you the new plane. We'll go check that out. And Ilyushin's canceling one of theirs. That's fine. Blue Air. Okay, we got a bit of money. That's good. We need the monies. So let's just double check the new plane, see what it looks like. It's probably super expensive. B747, 500. Yeah, 175 million. But it holds 600 people. But it's a huge gas guzzler. It's that's the trouble with the 747s, is they're immense gas guzzling jets. But they do hold a lot of people. I'll definitely give them that. If you can fill them up, you will make money. Okay, I think I'm going to buy that new plane unless I can think of something better. Okay, the London route. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. 33 million a turn. Honolulu sucks. Toronto sucks. Miami. I keep double checking these hoping for a miracle, but yeah, none are to be had. New York is good. Do I dare open more? I can open some more flights. I think I probably forgot to increase that again earlier. So let's do that. I forget sometimes when I add a plane to it to actually increase the flights as well. Quality. Tokyo. Okay, so I didn't actually have to lower it that much. People are still willing to pay us a little bit more than them. Or a lot more than them, let's say. Alright. Yeah, let's buy us a nice 8,000 mile range plane from our buddies at McDonnell Douglas. We'll just buy, well, we're only going to buy one because I can only afford it. It probably won't make us a ton of money, but it's worth a shot, and it gets us to another region, so there's that. And I think if I have the money, I'm going to try to make this, oh, it is already a hub. Maybe I should save up for one of these. How much is it to Rome? 95. Maybe I should open a flight here. Because London's going to hit the Olympics very soon. 2 more turns, I think. And at least I'd get some money off of that for that. Might pay itself off. The trouble is, I mean, look at the distances here. It's 870 miles, 1,500 miles. It's very difficult to make a ton of money on these. You can make some money, but usually North America with those nice 2,000 mile routes do far better. But for whatever reason, they're just not filling up today. Or yesterday. Tunis is nice, but we're not in Africa. It doesn't really matter. Oceania's doing pretty good. They are still strongest competitor. We're definitely taking a solid lead here as far as income goes, but I need to find a way to leverage that advantage to really blow them out of the water. And they, yeah, they're doing pretty good. All right. We got my MD-12. We got our special plane. So let's make our new flight to not Southeast Asia, but Oceania to Sydney. At least opening the flight itself isn't that expensive. Yeah, we'll use this thing. I'll probably save up and I can buy another one this turn. I'll probably switch it to 3 flights. Generally, for these long range ones, generally the first flight gets you 1 a week, and if you buy a second plane, you'll get 3 a week. So it's kind of, 50% better on the second one, generally. I like odd-numbered flights for some reason. It seems to work better. So let's, hopefully, I'm going to be betting on that being, oops, no, I don't have enough money. I forgot I had to open the flight too. I'm going to be betting on that making more money and then expanding it later, I think. I don't know. I don't have any good ideas for these here. I kind of wish I hadn't opened them all now. I would have had a lot more money to blow. If I need the planes, I can pull them off, but right now I have nothing better because I just can't afford new connections. How is the big one doing? Tokyo's definitely fine, so maybe I can squeeze 10% out of them. Let's give it a try. Do I have any spare planes sitting around? I do. I have one more. I think, even though the Vancouver-Tokyo one is traditionally more profitable, just slightly. Wow, a little bit more. I'm actually gonna add one to this instead because there's Olympics coming. Oh, and we only get that 1 extra flight. Sometimes 1 plane, 1 flight. Very sad. All right, well, end turn, I guess. Not much else to do. We're so broke. I can't imagine the AIs are doing much better. They're making even less money than me. How are they ever going to open routes? I guess it's kind of disappointing. I thought it would be easier to get going. My other playthroughs, it was much easier to make money and open stuff up. It didn't take this many years to start really expanding, but stuff's so expensive opening the routes. It's okay. So that will come next year, the Airbus A360. More planes that we can look at and drool at how lovely they look, but can't afford. All right, so we're making money. Let's see. London's not full, but it's making pretty good money. Tokyo is definitely full. Let's crank it up a little bit. I think I forgot to set it last time. That's why it didn't save at 10%. And, oh wait, was that Sydney? Tokyo, where's Sydney? There's Sydney. All right, not bad, not bad. 8 million a turn, just with 1 flight. Yeah, that's going to be worth sinking another plane into, I think. I think I'm going to do that right away. So I'm going to spend all of our money this year, all of our money for 3 months on another one of these. I'm assuming this is going to give us 2 more flights, so it'll be worth it. And if it can make it more money on that big flight, that'll be good. And that's all we've got money for. I guess I should double check my routes just to see if there's any tweaking, but yeah, Vancouver to London. I know the Olympics are coming soon. As soon as the Olympics hit, this flight will make me loads of money. So I'm actually going to just raise the price a little bit, like that. Because I can't remember if it's next turn or the turn after. London will suddenly be amazing. So we'll just crank it up a little bit. There's no competition on it, so we should just rake. We'll rake in the money with a rake. All right, that's good enough. Quit messing around. Yeah, there we go. Olympics. I hit it spot on. Now, it only lasts like 1 turn, I think, but still. Everyone will want to take that flight, and we'll make loads of money. Yay, loads of money. We're 25% better than our nearest competitor. So we're definitely in the lead. We've got a long way to go to win the game, but being in the lead always is good. Cannot complain. Thank you for the MD-12s. Well, the MD-12 singular. So I'll show you here. Yeah, the London route. Actually, it didn't fill up. I thought it would fill up. All right, I'll lower it back down for you guys. Odd enough. I guess that's all there is for people that are willing to fly. I really thought more people would fly through Vancouver. Oh well, I'll quit whining about it. It's still. And then look, how come New York suddenly is struggling? I mean, oh yeah, right. I opened more flights. Let's just give them a very, very moderate discount and see if that helps a little bit. Washington, where's Sydney? Sydney, right, here we go. Add in some planes. Yeah, got us 3 flights. Good. Now fill up and make me money. That's what I want to see. Tokyo is doing excellent. Okay, you know what I'm going to save up for next, I think I've decided, is, I think I've filled up the Vancouver to Tokyo and London routes as enough as I can. No, not that one. Sorry, wrong button. I'm forgetting what I want. I want a business, and I want to try to pump up Vancouver, because right now everything goes through Vancouver. So I'm going to save up. Yeah, next turn we'll buy a travel agency. Yeah, we'll see if that helps. Speed through a little bit. Rio de Janeiro. Good for Aeromex, not good for anyone else. Yeah, good money there. Decent enough there. Money is good. We're still making more money. Our profits are increasing every turn, so if you want to buy a 747-400, buy it soon. Those are going to stop. Ah, the A360. I guess we'll have a look at that too. The Tupolovs and Aleutians are generally crap, so don't even bother with those things. Egypt wants something. Who cares? We don't even fly here, and I'm not giving you all my money. Go away. Nice try, Egypt, trying to sucker some money out of us there. Alright, let's do this. Vancouver, it's time for you to have... No, I keep pressing the wrong button. This is how I usually send my agents. I forget. This way. Alright. Come on, Vancouver. Time for you to make money. Yes. This should help. If nothing else helps, this should convince more people to take my flights. I really hope. I'm kind of betting on it at this point. So let's double check. London is probably making as much money as it's going to. Adding more routes probably won't help. Let's see, down is these ones. Tokyo is basically full. Nothing else I can do there. Sydney, again, is nearly full, so nothing to really worry about there. Maybe the travel agency will help. But we're out of money again, so let's just end turn. Rio, okay. Still, everyone wants to go to Rio de Janeiro. Alright, money, yeah. Still, we're actually slowly expanding our leads, so my investments must be paying out better than the AIs. As much as I'm struggling to really expand, we're doing okay. All-round increase in our passenger loads. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't know if it takes effect that turn or if I'll have to wait till next turn, so I'm not going to judge it yet. But next turn I'm expecting. Yeah. I'm expecting more people out here that want to fly. That's what I want. Now, one thing I can do now that I have that might be worth it just to see if this works. There's no businesses. Oh, shoot. So what do I need? I thought the travel agency would work, but no, I assume it's recreational only. So if I can save up and buy like a ski resort, maybe not the ferry. Wow, it's so expensive though, 350 million. What about Honolulu? What would I could buy a resort. Should we buy a resort? Honestly, making these new routes aren't making us tons of money. Let's just buy a resort. Who knows? Maybe people will go to Honolulu after we build a resort hotel. Just start throwing my money around on random investments. Like I said, I can check. I guess this might. Where was it? This one? No, it's not showing cultural hotels, amusement services, travel. There we go. So let's see. It is not making money. I hope it's going to help us out, though. I don't know. Oh, wait, what did it say for value? It didn't cost us 140 million. It only cost us 40. Oh, it did. Oh, never mind. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. How's our hotel doing? Hotel is making more money. That's more than it used to. 1.2 million. It used to only make us... The funny thing is, this hotel is making us almost as much money as our across the continent routes that are making 2 million. Maybe I should just buy hotels. Well, we'll see. I could just start buying hotels everywhere. That's usually not my strategy, but oddly enough, that one in Vancouver is making me more than a lot of mine that I spend a lot of money on. Yeah, money's okay. Nobody's rising up yet. I was really scared the AI would do amazing, but so far they're not. They must be having the same problems we are. Yay! More silly expenditures. London's about the same. Honolulu doesn't seem much better, but again, maybe that was just the first turn. Tokyo's doing okay. Sydney's, I mean, those are making pretty good money. Maybe I should just make more continental flights. They seem to make the best money. Nothing can really compete with that. I'll need more big jets for them. I could increase my Vancouver to Sydney, but... Oh, I never did make the route to Mexico. Could do one from here. How far is it from London to Mexico? Sorry, that's not what I meant. I wanted to actually just read it. 5,500, so not my little planes, but my medium planes could make that. And what about your London to Sydney? Oh, that's super far. Yeah, that's not going to work. I wouldn't mind that one, but that's for a lot of money. I could turn this one into a regional headquarters. I'll have to do that eventually, so let's just do it now, I guess. It's kind of a waste of money because it costs us upkeep and it's not going to do much just yet, but might as well get that started. I think I'll start flying into Mexico, so I'll save my money up for that. I think I still have some planes left. Double check here. How many do I have? I got one of these left, and I can easily pull some more off my junk flights if I need to. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try to make a flight to Mexico. Although now Rio doesn't sound so appealing. There's war in Rio de Janeiro. Alright. Money? Heck, we're almost doubling Aussie. The Aussies. Alright. What's this? Russia joined the EC? Good for them. And we're making money. Yay, regional hubs. Woo. Alright, so now, how are those investments paying off? It's hard to say, honestly, if those buildings really make a big difference. Like, I don't know. Does it look to you guys like my routes are doing... I mean, that's a little bit better in Honolulu. Not much, but a little. Toronto, these are all pretty low. I mean, considering I built a travel agency, I don't know how much profit it's really going to make. New York's not as full as it used to be either. Let's try... I was going to make a route. Can I afford it yet? No. Of course not. Next turn, I guess. Well, instead of doing absolutely nothing, let's buy something. Sometimes you can buy them for pretty cheap. So let's look around. So hotels are pretty expensive. I have seen stuff for like 17 million. So let's double check our connections here. Like that, 33 million. That's pretty cheap. Yeah, let's do that. And that'll do. I guess one thing I should be checking. I haven't really done this in the past, but I want to check my investments to see if they actually start making money. So now the Honolulu Resort, yeah, it's making the Honolulu Resort is almost making more money than the Honolulu route. Interesting. And the Vancouver one, oh, so I must fluctuate. It's not always going to be that good, but interesting. How about that travel agency? Is it doing anything yet? No. It probably doesn't really make profit. It just improves your traffic. All right, well, let's end turn again. I'm just interested in what the most efficient way to improve money is right now. So I'm sort of testing out some of the businesses that I normally don't look at. I'm sure flight is still the main thing, and I should just be making more. I should just probably be saving up my money and making more international connections, really. It seems like that's the best way right now. Oh, I was going to show you the Airbus. I forgot about that. We have a new flight. So I think, though, now that I have that, we could create an ad campaign. Yeah. Now that I have some culture, I could actually start spending money, and maybe I will. I don't know how big of a difference, but I mean, it's pretty cheap. You can see 7 million. It will take up one of our dudes for the whole year, and it probably isn't going to make a huge difference because I only had that one. But it's better than nothing. At least it keeps someone busy, and I'm kind of annoyed with how little those guys are doing. So it might be smart for me to just hook those guys to build like an art museum in everywhere I can up here, and then just run ad campaigns all the time to at least give them something to do, because the ad campaigns themselves are fairly cheap. Alright, we'll add one of these. I should probably buy or free up one more of these just to do 2 flights, or 5 flights with 2 planes. Yeah, I should free one more up, I guess. You know what, next turn I'll just buy another one, I don't care. I don't want to cut down my routes too much. Rio still sucks. Rome is awesome, but still can't afford to make any flights. Yay! Because I switched it to maximum, like I paid a little bit extra. I don't know, I didn't really explain it, but you can choose low or high funding for your ad campaigns. Because I put it on very high, it almost always is successful in this game. If you put it on low, it's a little bit more risky, but cheaper. I don't mind spending a little bit of money though. I don't know if it'll make a huge difference, but ad campaigns can be very powerful. And it'll certainly cut into Air LA, and if I could bankrupt them, I'd be happy. The less passengers they get, the better I am. Definitely the better we are. Alright. Oh, what was that? Someone's flying into Europe. I didn't notice who. I zipped through that accidentally. There'll be some of that. Alright, London flight is okay. Actually, well, it's not great, but it's okay. Tokyo flight is great. Sydney flight is pretty good. Mexico, yeah, look at that. It's not making a ton, but it's making some. It's nice to have the international flights, intercontinental. I keep mixing those up. So it looks like Ilyushin and whatever have like gone bankrupt. I keep forgetting. I've been meaning to show you the new one here, whatever it is. This one. So the new Airbus, the A360, doesn't actually look that great. It's like a short range, high capacity. So it may be one day this will be really good for flying across North America, because it's certainly in range from Vancouver to like Miami, with a ton of capacity, with a little bit less efficiency than our current plane. But we can't even fill up our current flights, so not even interested in that. What I want is another one of the cheapos, cheap boys. It's because usually my strategy is to make quite a few flights with cheap little planes like these, and just have lots of different routes connect up and make lots of money. This time it hasn't worked so well, so it's kind of interesting. Let's see if we can buy some more businesses, actually. I'm kind of interested in seeing if I can sort of corner the market in North America. These things are pretty expensive. No lovely, cheap art museums here. How about Washington? There's a hotel, travel agency, a super expensive commuter airline. Wow! Who's got 600 million to blow? Concert hall. I might buy the city hotel eventually. Philly, you got anything cheap? Shuttle service sounds kind of handy too. Now, New York is my money maker, so maybe I should be looking here instead. Yeah, Arts Pavilion, that's good. Seeing as we already know people like to go to New York, this has got to help. And I can use that for the next culture campaign next year. So that's good. And Toronto, I don't know, no one wants to go to Toronto, I guess. I'll probably end up buying hotels everywhere just because. I could try buying stuff around here too. I mean, these will be hubs at some point. The AI is buying some stuff, you can see. They tend to like to buy hotels from my experience. They don't buy the other stuff too much. I don't think the AI uses ad campaigns very much, or very effectively. Like, yeah, you see, they like to buy those grand hotels. That must have wasted them a ton of money. Like, I don't think that was a very smart investment, because it's just so much money. I don't know. Maybe it makes more than I'm thinking, but I don't know. I doubt it. I'm just looking for a couple cheap buildings that are in one of my connected cities right now. And there's not much cheap, so I guess that's about it. Other than Mexico, sorry. Anyway, my episode's getting pretty long again, so I'm thinking, oh, look, there is one more. Let's build it. Alright, good enough. Alright, so at least we're putting some of our cronies to work. It's better than nothing. So, I mean, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. As I look at all our horribly performing routes. Yeah. Now, if you're leaving tips and strategies, I'm probably playing most of these in a row. I'm just having a fun weekend playing some Aerobiz. So I'm probably not going to be able to react to your amazing commentary and suggestions. And besides, I don't really want spoilers. I want to just have some fun. But thanks for the comments if you're leaving them, and maybe you know a way to fix my problems. But I still have confidence we're going to succeed. I mean, and look at this. Vancouver to Dallas. This is the one that's in our ad network. It's almost full. So I'm actually going to crank it up to 0. Just to help out a little. Crank it up to 0. Yeah, that's the spirit. Just to help make us some more money. I think the ads might be the key, because right now, because it's so expensive to open routes, we're going to have a lot of time with our cronies just sitting around. And if I can advertise, I'll fill these up a little better and maybe make some more money and speed things up. So I'm going to try for that next time. So anyway, that's the end of another episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.